Hello. Let me make a statement of the obvious, but what is obvious to me is not obvious to most people. If you own yourself a Fuji camera, so Fuji's been making lenses for a long time, but Fuji does not have a tremendous amount of Fuji X-mount lenses. They got a lot. I've tested all of them. There's only a couple bummers in there, but every lens company that makes a bunch of lenses always has a couple bummers. Nikon's got more than a few bummers. Canon has got a lot of bummers. Cheap lenses. How adverse are you to manual focus? Some of the best lenses that I've ever used for color saturation, rendition on my Fuji have not been Fuji lenses. That's not to say Fuji doesn't make awesome lenses. They will be manual focus. Talk about a $100 Metabones adapter, okay, mounted on your Fuji, and some small, they don't have to be small, but you know, to make it in line with the size of your Fuji, your X-T1, X-Pro 2, X-Pro 1, X-T1, some really awesome lenses. 100mm f2.8 Nikkor. Incredible. Incredible. Just an epic lens. You feel like you can find this lens for $100 all day long. If you have an issue, you know, I know a lot of people have issue with manual focusing. But if you got an issue with manual focusing on a mirrorless camera on your Fuji, which has beautiful focus peaking, and they'll even let you choose between red, blue, and white focus peaking, you know, then you don't even have eyeballs. You know, focus peaking, I mean, I wished I had focus peaking 20 years ago. Wished I had it. I had to learn the trick of how to manually focus on a camera that didn't actually tell me precisely where the hell, especially at a shallow depth of field, whether I nail my focus or not. On the Fuji, with focus peaking, all the guesswork is gone. So your douchebag reason, or your ignorance for not owning some awesome cheap lenses is just out the window. One of the best lenses on the Fuji that I've ever used, and I own 7 of these lenses. And Nikon is a pack of idiots for not still making. So Nikon does still actually make manual focus lenses, believe it or not. And this is one that they should still make. And Nikon, you're a bunch of peckerheads for not making this lens, because it is incredible. Everybody that bought this lens off my recommendation is like, oh my god, the pictures from this thing are incredible. It's like, yeah, I told you so. And it only cost me $50. Is the 50mm f1.8 pancake. When you put this on a Metabones adapter, I mean, it is a low profile on a Fuji. Low profile. Incredible shots. Roughly 75-80mm equivalent on a DX crop sensor. 75, okay, you want to get technical? Fine. Perfect. Exquisite. Sublime. Divine. The tits. Epic. Untouchable. Beautiful. Very lightweight, built like a tank, will outlast you. If you live to be 120 years old, this lens will still outlast you, unless you drop it or destroy it or something. Right now, they're going between $50 and $80 on eBay. Doesn't matter if it's an E-series. You know, grab a Metabones adapter for $100, and then you have access to a mountain of incredible old, cheap, incredible lenses. Especially the non-AI lenses, which Nikon users don't want anymore, since they won't mount on any Nikon camera except for that Nikon DF, which is a piece of garbage that nobody wants. You know, boy, Nikon really screwed the pooch on the Nikon DF. What a crappy camera. Has beautiful output, but bad autofocus. It's huge and clunky and overpriced, and Nikon was smoking crack and shooting heroin the day they came up with the Nikon DF. But your Fujis can use those non-AI lenses. So here's one, and here's one, and there are several others that are compact AIS manual focus lenses that are made out of metal. They're made in Japan. They're made to last, and they work beautifully on your Fuji. Actually, they work better than beautifully. They work better than some of Fuji's own lenses. And I don't mean that lightly. Yeah, it's not autofocus, but, you know, don't be a lazy douche. You know, stick a manual focus on your Fuji lens and rediscover the joy of photography. You know, I'm not saying, you know, put on muckluck sandals and hike through the wilderness and eat bees and berries and stuff. You know, I'm not saying rough it and be a troglodyte. I'm saying stick a manual focus lens on your Fuji. You got focus peaking, okay? Start making some decisions. Stop letting your camera do the work for you, because your camera only takes pictures. You're the one that's supposed to be making pictures, okay? Think about it, because I think you're an idiot if you don't consider it. Honestly, I mean that. Time for more coffee. Okay, thanks. I need a pizza. I need a pizza. Catch you later. Bye.